Thirsty, we all get down and dirty. Tell you what you want to know. It's the Dolphins Show. Quench your thirst for all things Miami Dolphins. They are the football kings, cause they play to win. Come on in and have some fun, whether we have lost or we have won. For all things Miami, it's Dolphins Thirsty.
Hello, Miami Dolphin fans. Steve, are you on? Fins up, Steve. Are you on? Hey, guys. I don't know if Steve is on. Hopefully he is. Can you guys hear me?
Hello, everybody.
I'm getting ready to. Oh. Hey, Steve. How are you?
I
didn't know what happened to you.
I don't know what happened either. I might have missed a step. But yes, we are on Dolphin Thirsty, the pregame morning show, and Dolphin Thirsty. You're heading out to the game today. Is that correct?
Yeah, the wife's running in a little bit of slow motion, and so is my teenage son. But hey, I'm waiting out front. We're gonna be leaving any minute, so I figure I'd say hi real quick to you, man.
Well, no, appreciate it, man. You enjoy that game today, brother.
Yeah, will do. I'm about to run out. So anyway, I'm looking for a Dolphins win. It was cool meeting a whole bunch of Miami Dolphin fans yesterday. Hey, Ender, welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, Ender.
And Steve, you're going to do a great job. I'm going to be running out here in 1 minute. But I'm looking for the big Dolphins win, like a 35-16, 35-17 type victory today.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm expecting. They have to clean up the turnovers. Don't do stupid penalties. And we should easily win this game. So it's going to be fun. I'll be there cheering them on. So it's going to be I'm about to hit the road now for the game. So, guys, thank you for joining the show. You're in good hands with Steve today. So fins up, guys, and go Dolphins. Steve, talk to you after the game.
Absolutely, Rob. Enjoy your day, brother.
All right. Fins up, everyone, and thank you for joining. Fins up.
Fins later.
Up. You can remove me, Steve, because I don't see the button on my phone to remove myself.
I got you. All right. That was Mr. Rob Mosley, Dolphin Thirsty, heading to the game today. It is game day. It is game day. The Miami Dolphins are hosting the Carolina Panthers today. The Carolina Panthers, ladies and gentlemen, are a hot mess. They are a hot mess. In fact, the last game they played, they lost 42-24 to the Detroit Lions. Now, grant you, the Detroit Lions are a decent football team, have a very good offense, but nonetheless, they lost. They have a rookie quarterback in Bryce Young, the Carolina Panthers, and they have a lot of injuries on both sides of the ball. So, you know, kind of the same thing or same game as the New York Giants. They had a bunch of injuries as well. Now, Dolphins have some injuries as well, and we'll get to that. But let me do some housekeeping first. I wanted to remind you all, it is Dolphin Fan Weekend, and there's going to be a lot of Dolphin fans, a lot of content creators. In fact, Fins Talk Sports Network, Bobby Melendez, Evan Posner, Hank, Michael Brown, some of those folks from the Fins Talk Sports Network will be at the Fins Tailgate, which will be at the East 12. They'll be at East 12, Orange Lot, row 209. Row 209, Orange Lot, East 12 for the Fins Tailgate party today. So remember, it's Dolphin Fans Weekend. There a lot of folks were boat campers yesterday afternoon, and I saw some of the live coverage. Miami Sports Music was covering that. Fins Talk Sports Network was on there. Miss Fins was on. Dolphins Talk. All the folks that are in the Dolphins community. But anyway, if you all are in the South Florida area going to the game, remember East Gate 12, Orange Lot, Row 209, if you want to go see all those folks over there. Now, back to the game. Carolina Panthers, Miami Dolphins. Now, the Miami Dolphins, they have some injuries today as well. Just a note is Connor Williams will be out today. So Connor Williams will not be playing today. Of course, A-Chain is on IR, Armstead IR, Craig Kraft, Easy, all those folks. But we had some questions about Nick Needham coming back and playing for us today on the defense. And he is out today. So he was ruled out today as well, along with who we were expecting to play today because of the A-Chain injury, Jeff Wilson. Jeff Wilson was ruled out of the game today. So we did get some elevations. Tanner Connor, the tight end, who was elevated to the 53 man for this game today, and also Rob Jones, whom I like at guard position. In fact, I liked him more than I did Isaiah Wynn. Although Isaiah Wynn, Robert Hunt, those two guards have been playing solid for us so far this year. So far, they've been playing very solid. Along with Austin Jackson, who I'm a little surprised, but then I'm not. He was a high draft pick. We expect him to play, the way he's playing right now. So, and he's playing very good. Playing all the offensive line is playing solid. Which we had a lot of questions about this year. Now, the only thing that I don't like today is Liam Eichenberg, of course, is going to be playing center for Connor Williams. That is going to be a yes, Ender. Chris Brooks, yes, Chris Brooks time. Yeah, Mostert should be in there. Chris Brooks, and of course, Saman Ahmed also, I'm sure, is going to be getting some reps today as well. But yeah, so Liam Eichenberg playing center, man, that I'm not real happy about that, and I'm sure a lot of Dolphins are not happy about that. He had the lowest PFF score as far as pass blocking and especially run blocking when he's in there, so not good. And he will be going against a good defensive tackle in Derek Brown for the Carolina Panthers. Derek Brown is a very good defensive tackle. And I'm going to have to give the edge on Derek Brown over Eichenberg. I mean, and the center position, I mean, he's out there, he's the leader out there as the center, he's the director. And along with Tua, and those guys have to be on point. They have to be communicating well. He has to be communicating to the other offensive linemen. Oh boy, this can be a bad day for Tua if Liam Eichenberg doesn't have a good game. Maybe Mike McDaniel, and I'm sure he will. He'll figure something out. Maybe they'll have a someone chipping him. Derek Brown helping out. Liam Eichenberg or something, some kind of scheme going on because Eichenberg is going to need some help. Let's face it, y'all. He's going to need some help. Also, they have Brian Burns, the linebacker. I believe he's going to be playing today. He was on the injury list, but I believe he's going to be playing today. I don't know if he's 100%. He's another good player for the Carolina's defense. And Carolina has two of their starting defensive backfield players hurt, so they're going to be hurting in that defensive backfield. Look, this is a game. Make sure, guys, before I go on, you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, and also share with your friends, your families, and your neighbors. Also, the Dolphin Thirsty is affiliated now with Fanatics. If you want to buy any Dolphins gear or any sports gear at all, whatever, go to Fanatics. Dolphin Thursday has a link down in the description. And, if you want to buy anything Dolphins or anything for any sports uh, team, whether it be baseball, soccer, whatever it is, go ahead and buy your sports gear from Fanatics. As I said, Rob Mosley and Dolphin Thirsty channel is affiliated with Fanatics now. Also, down at the description is Blackout Coffee. If all of you like coffee like I do, Blackout Coffee, from what I understand, Rob Mosley's wife loves the Blackout Coffee. You can also purchase your Blackout coffee as well. They are made in it's made in the USA. They also support first responders and military, and it's made in the USA. And according to Rob's wife, it's good coffee. So we have that to offer you as well on the channel. So the Dolphins. Let's go to the injury list here. Although we've kind of gone over it. Let me go here and see if I can pull up that injury list for you. Yes, here it is. All right, you may put it up now. There it is. Now, I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if I can. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Uh-oh. No, that's not what I wanted. All right. I'm not sure how to expand that. But anyway, we went over the injury list, but there's your injury list if you can see that. Again, we've elevated Tanner Connor, Rob Jones, Needham is out, Nick Needham is out, Jeff Wilson is out, Connor Williams is out. And then, of course, the Carolina Panthers, as you can see down there, they have a lot of injuries, and there's some questionable folks down there as well. Those are primarily game time decisions. Of course, Miami has some questionables. And if I really can't see it, but I believe it's we have Barrios. Let me see if I can get my glasses on so I can see down there for you all. Yes, we have Barrios, of course, Jalen Phillips, and Robert Hunt. Now, Robert Hunt, I believe he will be playing. Jalen Phillips, I don't think he will be playing, but if he does, maybe he will be at a limited snap count because AVG has been playing great. Andrew Van Ginkel has been playing solid back there. Not only has he been all over the field, he's been in the defending passes and in pass coverage. In fact, he's very good in pass coverage as well in this Fangio defense. But he's just been a beast back there. So, all right, let's get back to where we were at. And let me see if I can remove this now. All right. There we go. I'm back. So, those were the injuries. Let's go over some of the players for the Carolina that are probably could make a difference. We went over the defense. We went over Brian Burns, Derek Brown. I said the safeties are out. On the offense side of the ball, of course, Bryce Young is a rookie. He has been struggling back there this year. They have a new offensive scheme. In the past, the Carolina Panthers have been a pound the rock team. This year, not so much. This year, they're using a lot of they're switched to West Coast or wide zone, and they had Miles Sanders back there as a running back, and Hubbard. I don't know if they fit that scheme very well. Maybe it's just the personnel. Maybe the O line is not that well. They don't fit that scheme, but they haven't been doing well in running the ball this year. Miles Sanders, as you know, he's from Philly. He was decent running back with Philly. Of course, they got a great line, but they have the right personnel for that scheme that they use there as well. So, but right now, if I was to say, three good players for the Carolina Panthers that we need to keep an eye on, and one of them is tight end Hayden Hurst. Hayden Hurst hasn't been utilized a lot this year with Carolina. Why? I don't know. The rookie quarterback, especially in a wide zone, a West Coast type offense, tight end should be your quarterback's friend, right? But he hasn't been utilizing. But as you know, we as a team, a defensive team, the Miami Dolphins history, we've had terrible, terrible experiences with tight ends. So look for Hayden Hurst to maybe have a good game similar to Darren Waller, with the Giants. He had a really good game with us last week. Also, they have Adam Thielen, of course. Good, solid wide receiver. I know he's come off the injury list, I believe. He'll be playing. We don't know if he's 100%, but he's a good, decent wide receiver. He doesn't have any, he's not burning. He doesn't have any lightning speed, but he's a decent, solid little shifty wide receiver. So Adam Thielen. And they, as I mentioned, Miles Sanders, but we don't know how much of an impact he's going to make. Bryce Young, we need to watch out for Bryce Young on our defense because he is a mobile quarterback. He can run around. He's a little guy. He's pretty quick. He can run around in the pocket. So, and that's one of the keys today for Miami is our defense has to step up again today. They had an outstanding game against the New York Giants, but hey, it was the New York Giants. And this is the Carolina Panthers. So, we're not going to we need to freaking dominate this game. We need to absolutely dominate this game. Dolphins need to go out there and they need to get 6-7 sacks. They need to put all kinds of pressure on Bryce Young, the rookie quarterback, make him, force some passes, maybe fumble, maybe, some interceptions. That's what we need. We need some turnovers on this defense. We need to get some turnovers, and we need to get a lot of pressure on the passer today. I want to see 6-7 sacks. I want to see complete dominance on that in the trenches from our defense. I want to see Christian Wilkins, just destroy the offensive line of the Carolina Panthers. I want to see Zach Zeeler. I want to see AVG. I want to see Bradley Chubb for once. Look, he had a couple good games. He is playing well in coverage. He's another one that plays well in coverage. He did have a couple decent games, but we need more out of this guy. This is the game to do it, man. You need to frickin' you need to show us what you got, today. You know why I say this? Because this should be a tune-up game for the Miami Dolphins. This should be a game that Mike McDaniel has this team running on all cylinders because we play the Philadelphia Eagles next week in Philly. We don't want to go into this game, just barely. We don't want to go into Philly's game just barely beating the Carolina Panthers, right? We want to make this a dominant game against the Carolina Panthers. So we can go into that Philadelphia game feeling confident, making sure, of course, injury-free. That's another key. We want to come out of this game injury-free. Look, if we're absolutely, dominating the Carolina Panthers by the fourth quarter, take the starters out. If we're winning by 3-4 touchdowns, take the starters out. Take Tua out. Take Waddle out. Take all the starters out. And let's go into that Philadelphia game fresh and injury free. especially if the Carolina Panthers are getting to Tua, they're putting some pressure on him. Maybe they get a sack here and there, and we're still dominating the game, winning in the fourth quarter. Take them out, please. Take them out. But I don't think maybe I'm being a little overconfident. I don't know, but I think the Dolphins should win this game pretty pretty convincingly. You know, um, again, if they don't win this game, or if they don't win it convincingly and dominate this game, then I'm going to be a little worried about this game coming up in Philadelphia. And I know some folks call this a trap game, and it could be a trap game, right? It could be a trap game. But in order to prevent it from being a trap game, we need to go out there and we just need to put our foot to the gas pedal and just keep going and just keep driving and beating the crap out of these guys. That's what I want to see. But I am confident. I do believe we're going to win today, and I do believe we're going to win big. In fact, I'm gonna say the score is going to be 45-10. Miami Dolphins come out with a victory today. Ender, what do you say? What do you say? Do you have a prediction on the score? Anybody in the chat? Just wait and see if anybody has predictions here in the chat. All right, that's okay. We don't see anyone in the chat that's making any predictions. That's okay. As I said, 45-10 today. We come out with a victory. Remember, folks, hit that like button, share with your friends, your families, your neighbors. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We'd appreciate it. Let's get Rob and his channel up to 500. Our goal is 500, and we'd appreciate if you hit that like button. It's free. And also, if you're new, go ahead and subscribe. But that's really all I had today, guys, ladies and gentlemen. I think they're going to win 45-10. We need to dominate this game. I want to see some domination in this game, and I want us to go to Philly with a good vibes, feeling confident, and getting everybody involved in the game today. I'd like to see Tua throwing that ball around to all his receivers today. Hey, maybe Chase Claypool will get an opportunity today, or even Tanner Connor. This would be the game where we can get some folks involved that we, previously haven't seen. Some of the backups. Hey, maybe Cam Smith. I know Vic Fangio said that he's been knocking at the door. So, hey, let's open that door for him and let's get him in there and play a little bit today. That's what I'd like to see. Why not? Eric, welcome to the show today. Ender says Dolphins 41-12. Yeah. Eric, you have a prediction today for the game? I made my prediction, Eric, 45-10. 45-10 is what I said. What's yours prediction there, buddy? But yeah, let's get some folks involved that we haven't seen. Chris Brooks. I know Ender mentioned Chris Brooks' time. Yeah, man, I love to see him come in there and play. He has played. Now he has played. He's very good blocker. He's made some really good blocks in the last game. Maybe they'll use him as a chipper to help Eichenberg at center on Derek Brown. I don't know. Eric says 34-17. All right. Yeah. That's fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good show. Eric, What would you like to see today? What are some of your keys? I mentioned my keys is coming out of there injury free. We need to keep Tua upright. Eichenberg is playing center. Um, he's going against Derek Brown, who is a decent defensive tackle for the Carolina Panthers. And I want to see him playing on all cylinders today. I want him to run the ball. I want him to throw a balanced attack. Basically, those are my keys to the game today for the Miami Dolphins. How about you, Eric Ender? You have any specific keys that you would like to see? Give me one key that you'd like to see today from the Miami Dolphins. Yeah, I agree. Defense domination. That's what I was saying. We need to dominate that, in the trenches, dominate that offensive line of the Carolina Panthers. And if we do get a big lead, and we're leading by 3-4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, I like to see Mike McDaniel take Tua out, take some of the starters out, and give them some playing time. Good and Tyndall, yeah, that's a good point. Interesting. I don't understand. I don't even know if Good is playing, if he's even active, if he's even playing on the active roster. I don't know if he's still on the active roster or not. I know he's been playing special teams, but yeah, that would be nice to see him and Channing Tyndall as well, for sure, for sure. Only if we have a big lead. Get those guys in it, get them some experience. Chris Brooks, yep, absolutely, definitely agree with that. Well, he has been playing, Eric, but I like to see him getting some carries. I like to see him, carrying the rock. That's what I like to see. He's been a devastating blocker for us, but for sure, Chris Brooks. So I just wanted to remind y'all again, if you are in South Florida, it's fan club weekend. Last yesterday afternoon and part of last night, um, a lot of the Dolphin fans were coming from all over the world, really, and in the United States. They were at the fan club weekend at Bow Campers. We had some folks from the Fins Talk Sports Network there. Dolphin Thirsty was at Bow Campers. And he was there and had a great time. But today, game day, um, they're going to have the tailgate parties, and most of the folks that were at the fan club weekend at Bow Campers will be at the tailgate party, and they're at East 12, Orange Lot, row 209. So if you want to catch some of the Doll fans, content creators, and Doll fans here, come down for the Doll fan weekend, you can catch them over there at the East 12 Orange Lot, row 208. uh No, Eric, I am not headed to the game. I'm here in Houston, Texas. I wasn't able to make that game or the Dolphins fan weekend. Next year, I do plan to make it down there for sure. I do plan on making a game this year. I'm still not sure which one I want to go to. I'm leaning towards the Buffalo game in January. So I might make it down there in January to watch the Buffalo Bills play the Miami Dolphins. But what, Steve? You live in New York City. Is the Bow Camper a yearly thing? Yeah, I believe it is. It's Dolphin Fan Weekend. Is a yearly thing. I don't know, the specifics on what if it's a different day or different date every year, I'm not sure. I just honestly, I just found out about it this year myself. Um, but definitely, if you watch any of the Dolphin shows, whether it be Dolphin Thirsty or you go onto the Fins Talk Sports Network and watch Real Talk Fins Talk with Rob and I will definitely give you a heads up um, on those dates for sure. Um, Eric, what part of New York City you live in? And thank you for joining the show this morning. Queens. Okay, my wife is from Queens. Yeah. She grew up in Queens, New York, uh, and um, and then she moved over into the island, Long Island, um, later in life. But anyway, yeah. So she's from Queens as well. In fact, she's a New York Giants fan, unfortunately. But that's okay. That's okay. Oh, you were born in the Bronx. All right. Cool. 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 Yes, Fins Talk Sports Network. Actually, you can catch them right after this show. I'm going to be shutting down right now, and I believe they started at 10 a.m. as well. So we kind of ran into each other today. We don't normally do that, but that's okay. Yeah, man. Make sure you go ahead and watch them as well. Um, yes, Astros and the Texas Rangers. Yeah, my grandson is a big Houston Astros fan, and I guess I am too. I like to Houston. Although I grew up watching the Baltimore Orioles when I lived down in Miami. They played a lot of their games, spring training down in Miami, and I was a Miami Baltimore Orioles fan. Still am. Don't watch baseball much as I used to. I watch the series and stuff like that. But since I'm here in Houston, yeah, and my grandson likes Houston Astros, so I'm kind of favor them as well. So, oh, Mets fans, yeah, my wife was a Mets fan as well, for sure. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the show off, and hate to do that because I could talk forever on here. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy relating with all the Doll fans, and we're a big family and community. And as Rob says on his channel, we're all team members. So we appreciate you joining the show this morning, and hey, Dolphins playing today, and as I always say to end this show, remember, Dolphins number one, baby. Dolphins number